serious? Are you serious, guys? Wow, the weather is starting to get a little nasty along the Florida coast. And there is, as I told you guys a few days ago, I said there was a low pressure system that was hanging around just off the coast of, in the Caribbean, just off the coast of the Caribbean islands there, Puerto Rico, and that low pressure system could form into a tropical storm or even a hurricane. Well, this wave, if you will, or this disturbance has gotten worse, and it is becoming a situation developing where it looks like a tropical storm or even a hurricane is forming and is going to be headed from Puerto Rico and headed straight up toward the east coast of the United States, which is, and actually the Florida coast, from the Atlantic Ocean, the Florida coast. And the early projections are it would land somewhere close to Orlando, Florida. So we're going to keep a close eye on this thing, because every now and then I just get this feeling, okay? I don't know, you call it prophetic, whatever you want to say, an unction that I feel something's about to happen. And this is a storm. not that this is going to be a Category 5 or something, but it does feel like something's going to develop here. And I brought it up, I think, back last Thursday, that I said, look out, something could happen, and by the middle to late next week, I said it could actually develop. Well, here it is, and it is developing, and now we're concerned about what's going to take place. So a lot of prayers going out. We don't need it. I mean, this late in the year, I mean, we're in November now. We don't need a hurricane, and Florida doesn't need another one. They already been hit. Hurricane Ian just destroyed Fort Myer. They definitely don't need a hurricane to hit the other coast, anywhere between Fort Lauderdale and, let's say, Orlando. And this one looks like it's more like it could create a storm. It could be a tropical storm, could be a hurricane, and could actually crash into the Florida coast up near Orlando at the early indications and models. Way too early to say. Maybe it won't even create a storm that bad, but let's just keep a close eye on this. Yeah, if you're just south of Orlando, that's what I'm talking about, right where you're at. Hopefully it don't develop. So don't forget, tonight, Sunday Night Live is going to be a powerful broadcast tonight. Brock Begley will be producing the program from West Lafayette, Indiana. He'll be patching me in, and we'll be putting together a tremendous amount of information in preparation for this upcoming Tuesday, which we know is huge. But there's a lot of stuff happening right now. Now, don't forget, Tuesday night, I will be live on Patreon, starting a little bit before 6 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to go live until midnight. It's a long 6-hour broadcast. We're going to be covering the America's Decision America, midterms, also the fact that there's a blood moon, and so all of those prophetic things happening. It's going to be an unbelievable evening. I'm going to have several guests on throughout the evening, 6 hours. You can hang out with us in the chat room. It will be huge. Well, excuse me, you can hang out with me in the Zoom room. We're going to have a Zoom link available for our Patreon. If you're a member of Patreon, then you can also click on the link and be a part of the live Zoom audience, who can then communicate with me. And I'll be talking to folks live right on the air on Zoom, which is on our Patreon channel. Or you can just watch it live on Patreon. So it will be a powerful night. You got to be a member of my Patreon channel to make this happen. I can't discuss this. I can't cover the events of Tuesday night on an open forum. I have to do it in a more secured situation. So Patreon is where we're going to do it. God bless all of you. I'm going to be live tonight. Don't forget, Sunday Night Live, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. And it should be a powerful broadcast, so you don't want to miss it. Yeah, I lost my razor. I've been on vacation this week and lost the razor. It's starting to get serious at this point, but I will find a razor at some point. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's getting serious, and we're running out of time.